Hi everybody, welcome back to Shotlet Family Firewood. If it's your first time, I'm Brian, not going to do any firewood this weekend. It's been 40 degrees and raining pretty much all week. It's a muddy mess everywhere. There's also down by my splitter and stuff, there's probably still a foot of snow because the way it drifted around down there. And it's mud underneath, so I'm not going to move the snow. With that being said, what we are going to do is we're going to build 2 new firewood stands. So I went and got lumber at the local lumber yard the other day, and we're going to build 2 stands. One, I think, is going to be to replace one of the first one that I built, and then we'll have another one to expand the empire a little bit. So we're going to build these off of the design that I built last year. If you go back, I'll see if I can link the video, but if you go back you can check it out. Basically it's going to be my first couple stands I used pallets, and the loose stacks you had 2 on the front and 2 on the back, and 2 on the back never get bought because nobody wants to walk around and get them. I shouldn't say never, but rarely do they ever get bought. So this is basically a one-side stand. It'll be 5 loose stacks, and then I'll be able to put roughly 10 bundles on the top, so I'll have bundles and loose stacks available, and they should be easier to get at and hopefully have to fill them less often. So with that being said, I bought 4 8-foot 2x6s that are treated for ground contact. Those will be the ones on the ground. And then just some regular construction 8-foot 2x4s. We'll start out by making the outside frame of the first one, and then we'll probably cut all the uprights for both of them, and then we'll make one, and then we'll work on the other one. So anyway, that's what I got planned, and yeah, I wish the weather was better. So yeah, that's what we got planned. We'll get building these. Okay, so the 4 first pieces we're cutting are going to be the cross pieces that go in between to brace up the 2 bottom green treat boards. So we want the base of this thing to be 15 inches wide so that our 16-inch splits sit on there nice. And so with the width of the green treat boards being a total of 3 inches, we're going to cut these at 12. All right, we got the uprights on, and I wanted to show you this. The side closest to the camera now is the front side, and the far side is the back side. And the way you can tell the difference is here we put it in the middle, basically. On the back we put it flush with the inside so that I can run bracing. I still have room to run a cross brace on the back. So I have room to screw it in or nail it in if I need it. So that's why I decided to do that. We'll probably move it to the ground now, and we'll finish putting a frame around the top, and then it's just easy to screw in the uprights in between. So we'll do that now. Alright, next I'll have to measure the ends here across the end to get it squared up, and we'll put a brace in between the two here, and then our frame will be done, and then we just have to do the uprights. Alright, you're starting to see how this is going to go. Basically, we're dividing the bottom into 5 sections, and the bundles will go on top. This side will face either the driveway or the road, depending on where I put it. And then my money box will go on whatever end makes more sense. And I have to order the signs yet, so it won't be finished today, but we'll get these things at least put together. I might put them out for a year before I paint them, especially that green treat, as those boards are really wet. So I might put them out for a year and then paint them next winter maybe. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to cut all these uprights, probably enough for both of them, and then we'll I'll bring you back when we put them in there. Okay, so I didn't videotape it because I wanted to make sure I got the measurements right. I did uprights on just the front side so far, and I didn't actually measure how long the bottom boards were. I just bought 8-footers, and I should have measured. They're just a hair bit over. So the distance between each one is actually 16 3/8 wide by 36 tall, and so we'll just call it 16. It's a hair bit over, but not by much. So the measurements at the top and bottom match, so we're looking pretty good here. So each stack here, or each section here, will be a loose stack for $25, and then bundles will go on top for My oversized bundles, I do $8 and 2 for $15. So anyway, it's coming together. I'll get the uprights on the back side. Well, and the first one is done, basically. I got the money boxes here, so I can put that on temporarily. I like to know which end is better depending on where I end up putting them. But we can just screw it on one end for now, and we can move it when we figure out where we're going to put them. So this one being the first one, I think I know where that's going to go, so we'll put the money box on that end. And yeah, we'll set this one down and start on the other. Okay guys, I know a lot of the guys have shown the fancy money boxes lately. I forget where they're from, but they are really nice. However, the stands I have out, I've done this, and it's worked for me. So these are just plastic ammo boxes. They'll go on the stand right down on the end, like so. I'm not sure if you can see that. They'll go right down on the end, like so. And we'll just put a little slot in here, and we'll cut a little slot, and that's where the money can go. And then there's a hook here for a padlock. So, and then once you go check for the money, just undo the padlock, undo that, money right there. So these have worked for me. This plastic is thin enough. You just run a short drywall screw through it. I usually put 4 screws. I haven't had any trouble. It's only a couple of screws in wood. If somebody really wanted these money boxes, they'd get them. So I'm satisfied with these, at least for now. I think I got 2 of them. I want to say they were like $7.99. So 2 of them for 14 or 16 bucks, and easily pay for that in the first wood sale. So anyway, I guess my wife wants to run to town, so we're probably going to take a break for a little bit so I can watch the kids. Alright, this is the other cool gift I got this week. My good friend Jeremy gave this to me when he stopped by. Shotlet family firewood. He had laser engraved onto it, and it's just an insulated can koozie. It's pretty awesome. I really like it. So thanks, Jeremy. I truly appreciate it. Now, just got back out here. We're gonna see how long it takes to build this second firewood stand. So we'll set you up on time lapse and see how long this takes. Okay, well, you guys can get the gist of it. My batteries and for my saw and drill aren't, they're pretty old and not very good, but they're really not very good in the cold, so we'll have to charge them up again. You get the gist of it. 2 new stands here. I ordered the signs at lunchtime today, so they'll be here in a few days, and we'll get those out here in the springtime. So anyway, we're out here in the shed watching a football game and just hanging out with the dog. And thanks to my buddy Jeremy for the cool tumbler, cool can koozie. So yeah, anyway, I guess that'll be the end of this one, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.